Tres.
Hi. Well, first, my group is conformed by Daniela Amaya, Danna Ardila, Natalia Tamayo, Cuellar, and myself, Manuela Gomez. Today, we're going to talk about Disney World and how we introduce it into Colombia, most specifically in Cartagena, and how we segmentate it.
Okay, the first part of our workshop is define the segmentation of Disney. We start with demographic segmentation. Here we choose these variables. First, the age goes from 3 to 60 years old, and the gender is both male and female, and the income is high. Okay, we continue with psychographic segmentation. First is lifestyle, that is traditional. The personality are dreamy, outgoing, spontaneous, and festive. The values are responsibility, charisma, empathy, respect, and loyalty. And the social classes are medium and high. The next is the behavioral segmentation, which shows these variables. The first is sound benefit, are unreputable experience, family fun, and self-realization. Also, we have the frequency of use, that is sporadic. And the last one aspect of this segmentation is the geographic segmentation. People physically located in the territory of Colombia and tourists who come to a country interested in enjoy those amusement parks.
Okay, on the second part, we continue with the segmentation criteria that give us the criteria that we must have to make us work successful. Okay, in the first part, we have that it has to be actionability. Disney has a show that it has a great capacity of actionability. This is because it managed to have a great impact and good response to the segment to which it is directed. Thanks to the publicity that makes that the probability of success and profitability in the same way are superior. Okay, continue. We have the substantiability. Colombia is the third most attractive country in Latin America after Brazil and Mexico for the development of theme parks in 2018 with 18 million visitors on average of per year. Okay, we continue with the differential. The Disney parks strategy is based on the differentiation. This is because it offers an unique product and unique service in the market that generates the value in the market, placing itself at the top of mind of the consumers. Okay, I continue with the accessibility. Reaching the target is accessible since it has the necessary tools to penetrate the market segment with costs that can be assumed by the brand thanks to the percentage of profit that it generates around the world. Finally, we have that measurable, that the Colombia is a market of an optimal size for the inauguration of this park because of the 48,258,494 people who live in Colombia. 90% are within the age range established within the market segment to which it is planned to reach. On the other hand, 30% of the Colombian populations belongs to the middle upper class. Also, Cartagena receives more than 1,361,403 domestic flags, 282,279 international flags, and 612,270 crosses. Data that allows us to classify this destination as a touristic destination, which would make the park have a large flow of Disney consumers.
Well, about the market level, we choose segment marketing because even though Disney has a huge segment, um, they work with a concept called multi-segment inside. That means that they create each product to each kind of people and to solve each needs. And that's why.
Okay, now related to the positioning statement, as you can see on the screen, our positioning statement includes families and friends who really enjoy the good experiences and magic, such as the one offered by Disney World Parks. Our statement have like two type of objectives, that it's including people who has never visited this type of parks, and the ones that have already visited the parks, because in the first part, people who haven't visited these parks because they have like they don't have time to visit other countries, or they have some issues related to the visa and the passport, it would be a good experience for them to know how these parks works. And in the other hand, the people that has already visited Disney World in some part of their lives could be included, because a Disney park work in Cartagena could be like a completely different experience for them, because probably the weather would be different, the type of food you will eat, it's different, the people which you choose to go to visit. So that's like the reasons we have to include both type of people. And on conclusion about our positioning statement, what we want is to provide the opportunity and the possibility for people to enjoy this magical adventure, even to adults, because every single person in one type of in their lives have enjoyed some Disney movies. So that's why we include this type of segments.
Okay, so in benchmarking, we decide to analyze the criteria of price, infrastructure, advertising, services, and experience among the most popular theme parks in Colombia and Disney. In the price criterion, we can see that Disney has a competitive disadvantage since its prices are not as accessible as its competitors. In the infrastructure, thanks to its thematic, a unique attraction and roller coasters, people may be more inclined to this. In advertising, it is observed that there is a tie with Salitre Mágico. Since it is in Colombia, it's very well positioned in social networks, TV, and physical campaigns. In the services, a significant tie with the coffee park, it is also analyzed since both provide unparalleled attention to the public. The one of their employees in general is good. And finally, in the experience, it is an area related to the trajectory in the park. It is most about the shows, everything that the park does that doesn't deal only with attraction for general at the best possible experience in the park. As we can see, there is a significant tie with the coffee park. And in conclusion, we can see and it is analyzed that the coffee park it is the most relevant competitor in the Colombian territory for the arrival of Disney to Colombia.
In conclusion, we have that introducing Disney into Colombia, it's great idea because it would create a lot of profit, not just for the country or the brand, also for the city, because as we were saying before, Cartagena is a city that receives a lot of flow of tourists, and as well they can go inside the park and enjoy it. And these are the reference, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed.